Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvena here with Mike Godwin. We're going to be previewing this week's games in the B Division. Just a reminder, we have our Air It Out hotline. We named this one after Dan Schultz, just because Dan Schultz is the first one to ever get players to air it out. But that number, 302-239-6688, extension 151, and it's right at the bottom of the screen during this video. You can call anytime during the video or before your game, after your game, any time. It's always open. Mike, let's get started. First up, we have La Familia going up against DDS.
Both teams coming off losses last week.
Has DDS won yet this season? Week one? Week one. They won week one.
Week one. RT, I think I got to go La Familia. RT keeps talking about we need to start a D division for him.
No, I think right now, RT...
He's just in a rut.
It's a slump. It happens to the best of them. RT is an A division caliber player. But he doesn't even include himself in one of the athletes. He needs to start.
I'll give him. He's on the all hair team, but not the all hack team.
So you think if he cuts that hair, maybe gives himself one of these, you think he'll be back better than ever?
Give him the Dave Mulvena cut.
Yeah. Then maybe he'll be invited on the show instead of just on the telephone.
Yeah. But.
So you're going La Familia.
I'm going La Familia.
With Jarrell Marshall, Tay Washington.
Jeff Boyd. They're going to turn it around. They're going to win this game. 58-56.
I have to disagree with you here. You have RT, and I'll say right now, RT and Phil are playing their two best two best players on the team.
Right.
And then you surround them with a bunch of role players.
Well, according to RT, you surround them with a bunch of golfers, soccer players.
Yeah, we're gonna lose those labels and just call them role players. All right. Kevin shouldn't have a problem this week because hopefully La Familia all wears. They wear black, so you guys know ahead of time you can wear like your white collar. But then you have people like BK, role player, Allen, role player, rebounding. The list goes on and on. So I'm going DDS this week. It's just my pick. Oh, and by the way, RT, I did see your block because I think Phil made a highlight video of your guys' game a couple weeks ago, and he actually got that block in the video. It was very impressive, but I'm not sure if he might have doctored it a little bit. So, unless it comes to our highlight studio.
I wasn't listening. I was welcoming Randy to the show.
Next up, we have J Squad going up against Back on a Mission.
J Squad back on a mission. This is going to be a tough one. J Squad has really upgraded their team in size. Back on a mission's athletic. Oh man. I'm going with the athlete this week over the Giants. Back on a mission's going to win.
You're saying J Squad doesn't have athletes?
I'm saying
you were so oh my gosh. Mike just sat here and said J Squad has no athletes on their team.
I said they upgraded their team with some size and back.
And then you said I'm going with athletes over size. That means they don't have athletes.
No, I didn't.
You could say I'm going against a team with less size.
My mouth, dude. I'm not even worth my time arguing with you.
Fact of the matter is, Darrell said he's going to lead the team to victory. This past week, he did not do it. Yes, he had a good game. He had a very good offensive game. This week? He was he was there. Stats, the numbers never lie, Mike. Oh, he was there. But you don't have people like Maurice showing up to the game. Well, I know. I don't want to hear it. Maurice needs to clone himself. He needs two Maurices running around. I don't care. I don't care what he's got to do to get it done. But J Squad is my sleeper this season. My sleeper, like.
You're a former champion in this league.
But they had last season. What they have to show for last season? They had a rough season last year.
They upgraded in size, like I said.
They upgraded everywhere, Mike. Everywhere, not just size. They got a couple big bodies, yeah.
Who else? Where else did they upgrade?
Point guard position.
Ty Perry? He was on the team last year, wasn't he? Last season?
Nah, he might have been a couple seasons ago. Never came.
All right, well.
So he wasn't really there.
But he was on the team.
Oh, jeez. J Squad's going to win this week. J Squad plays too much team basketball. So I'm taking J Squad by 8 points.
I'm taking back on the mission by 8 points.
All right. Clearly don't know what you're talking about. It's a 16-point swing, Mike. You sure you want to stick with that?
Huh?
Sure you want to stick with that?
It's
a 16-point swing.
Yep.
Next up, we have Catalina Wine Mixers going up against ACC Blue Blazers.
Whoever made this schedule for Catalina can. I mean, they've had one of the tougher schedules in the league, I think.
Well, the website does it.
Oh,
Randomizes
that
it.
dang computer.
So, but history proves that Catalina usually beats ACC.
It does. History will not repeat itself, though.
No?
No. I think ACC wins this pretty easily. In my opinion. IML. Unless, of course, Dan Schultz goes 20 of 25 from the three-point line.
I don't think that's going to happen, but they're playing on Tatnall 1. That's the bigger court that would usually, help out the faster team.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a feeling this week, and I'm going Catalina Wine Mixers by 2. And you know how they're going to win? Dan Schultz buzzer beater for 3. You heard it here first.
That's bold.
You heard it here first.
That's a bold pick.
John Radowski is back. I don't know what he's been doing. Maybe he's on a nutrition plan. Maybe he's just, putting up 1,000 shots a day until Sunday. But he is playing. He's back. He's playing some of his best basketball again. 17-15 this week. He's been averaging double-doubles every week, Mike. John Radowski's back.
But he still hasn't gotten player of the week, so.
Well, he keeps getting snubbed. The website again. The website just doesn't like Catalina. I think it sees the name right next to it, and it's like, nah, next.
Yeah, we'll go with the other guy.
Yeah, it's the website. I just can't believe it. So you got ACC, I got Catalina. Mike, I have no business picking Catalina right now. I really don't. This is just strictly gut feeling. Has nothing to do with what's on paper, because clearly on paper, ACC is the better team.
Yeah, clearly your pick is stupid, but we'll move on.
Now you're just getting aggressive. Next up, we have Drunk Monkey B going up against the Wilmington Warriors. Speaking of a tough schedule, Mike, the Wilmington Warriors.
I don't know who's had it tougher, Catalina or Wilmington Warriors.
Well, yeah, they might have played the exact same teams, to be honest with you. Drunk Monkey B is going to beat the Wilmington Warriors.
I finally agree with you.
But like I said from, I think, last week, Wilmington Warriors just have to try to get a little better every week. So when it comes time for playoffs, they're ready. That's all that matters.
I agree with you.
That's all that matters.
Good
they
strategy.
Can't get frustrated. They can't get down on themselves. They just have to keep playing hard and hoping to get a little better, build some chemistry. We already know they got the jerseys and the uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh, this next is, the chemistry. Good basketball play.
That's kind of what you need to win games.
Did you make your pick yet?
No, I'm going Drunk Monkey. They're too good, I think.
Yeah. Does Aaron Roselle win Player of the Week for a third time out of 4 weeks? Or do you think he shares it with somebody else on the team?
I know. I saw his friends ripping him for not passing
No
the ball.
assists?
No assists. But
They might as well blame the stat people, though.
yeah, maybe.
I'd probably just blame the stat
they
people.
probably missed a few.
If I ever have a game and I only have like 1 or 2 assists, well, stat people messed up. That can't be
I
right.
pass the ball a lot.
It's never. I never not. I usually.
Or I blame
I
it on
on
my
average.
teammates.
I on average get like 33 assists a game, even if our team only scores 40
I would
points.
blame it on my teammates.
They were missing
They
shots.
were missing shots when I was passing it to them.
Never your fault if you only have 1 assist. It's always somebody else's
I
fault.
understand. But I'm going Drunk Monkey by 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're. No, I'm not gonna go that. I'm gonna go Drunk Monkey by 9 over the Wilmington Warriors.
So you're saying a lot of improvement this week from Wilmington Warriors.
No, I think a little better every week. A little better every week. And I actually like their matchup against Drunk Monkey. I think they have the personnel to give Drunk Monkey a good game.
All right.
Next up, we have Delaware going up against Monstars.
Delaware.
Delaware too good right now.
Yes. They might be the best team in the league right now. Best team in the B division.
It's hard for me to say that until actually I like this
My
matchup.
keyword was might be.
I know, and I'm just saying it would be hard for me to say something like that until I see them face a Hog Mob or an ACC or, the list goes on and on. Doc. Until I see them face one of those Fireballers. Yeah, but not this season is what I'm saying. Monstars, that team is better than their record.
Yeah, they've had a close game with Doc and a close game last week with Fireballers.
So it's unfortunate they have a tough schedule too, but the B division's tough, really tough. Yeah. It's wide open. But I think Monstars are going to welcome this challenge. If they can find a way to beat Delaware, what a statement that would be.
That would be, but I find it hard to believe.
So you're clearly going with Delaware.
Clearly going with Delaware.
By how many?
By 12.
Do you think
Bill versus Chad's going to be a nice matchup down in the paint?
Oh yeah, I agree. Bill probably got the better post moves, but Chad might have the better defense
and more height.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. John Rodriguez took a picture with Sam Goins with the MVP trophy.
Yeah, I saw
Do you think that gets Sam in a rut, or do you think that motivates him?
I think I've known Sam a long time. He's a competitive guy. I think
motivation.
Motivates him.
Okay. This is a question.
He wants one now. He wants that MVP.
It's too late for him in the season.
I think so, but we'll see. He needs to have a few monster games here to get back in the discussion.
Next up, we have Hog Mob going up against Bad Boys. This is going to be a great game.
This is.
Game of the week?
Yeah. I think I got to go Hog Mob, though. A little too much height.
Yeah, Bad Boys,
are
also, both teams are 3-0.
Yeah.
One team after this week will not be 3-0. They're playing here, 7:30. I wish I could be here for that game.
I'll be here.
Can't wait to check out the highlights from this one. Jordan Morgan's playing out of his mind right now.
Yes, he is. This is the best I've seen him play.
Can anyone...
Maybe this is old Jordan Morgan.
I'm calling out Bad
younger
Boys.
Jordan Morgan.
I'm calling out Bad Boys as far as not calling them out because of anything they've done. I'm calling them out to say, can you guys stop or slow down Jordan Morgan? If they can, they will win this game. Because Jordan is the number one option on Hog Mob. He's probably as far as the season goes, he's probably scoring in the ballpark of 40% of their points.
Yeah.
So, key to the game, you stop Jordan, you win the game. You don't stop Jordan, you lose the game. That's simple. It's that simple.
You know what? I said Hog Mob in the beginning, and you kind of you kind of swayed me with your pick there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I think Jordan Morgan, they can stop him.
Okay. That's what you got to be able to do.
But the problem is...
And I'm not saying Hog Mob doesn't have any other players.
Right.
They have Brandon Still, they have Dave Sadowski, but right now, where we are in the season, this team goes as Jordan Morgan's offense goes. We know they're going to play defense.
But you got 6'9" Lamore and 6'8" Darren Church.
Darren, I don't think he's been to a game yet. Maybe one.
No?
Yeah, I know Lamore's been to most of them. Not all of them, but
all right, well, that works.
Next up, we have Kings of the Court versus Fireballers.
Kings of the Court. I'm going Fireballers.
Well, yeah, of course you're going Fireballers. I've been talking about them for
I used
so
to
long.
not even say a word about them, and now I talk about them.
Well, that's because they're arguably the best.
So that's a win for them anyway.
They're arguably the best team in the league. Kings of the Court, I know they have Vince guaranteed us last week he was going to help them get victory. I think they lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Delaware.
Vince is going to have to step up his game this week. Pete's going to have to, start hitting these threes. But at the end of the day, Fireballers are loaded, Mike. This is almost an all-star team.
I wouldn't say that, but...
Don't make me name their starting five. I know I do every week. But
Yeah,
Rudy has put
every
together a juggernaut. And I'm just happy to say I was once a part of that team.
He puts together a juggernaut that he
I was
doesn't
once
even
a part of that
play.
team. I don't care what he does if he's winning.
God plays 0 minutes a game.
Like, I have one of my most recent
0.
championships playing 0 minutes a game. All right? It's however you get a championship. I don't care how you do it.
Yeah, whatever.
So, Fireballers by 15.
I'm going Fireballers too, but just stop talking about them.
Next up, our final game of the B
I'm
division.
challenging Rudy to play at least 1 minute.
No, Rudy, keep doing what you're doing.
At least 1 minute.
Well, if they're up 15,
He still doesn't sub himself in.
That's because we work him too hard here on Sunday nights.
I'm challenging him.
Next up. Don't ruin team chemistry. We have Team Doc going up against Flint Tropics. Does Flint Tropics have a chance?
Maybe, because I think this game's at 9:30.
It is at
Team
9:30.
Doc might be sleeping.
We know Ark will be there.
Yeah. Special request.
Listen, Flint Tropics, they have a solid team, but Team Doc has a championship caliber team.
Yeah. They showed us last season, right?
But they also showed us this season that they don't really care about the regular season. Yeah, they're winning some games, but they're really just playing for the championship again. They're like, wake me up when playoffs are here.
And they added John Rodriguez. He finally showed up.
Yeah, I'm actually. I want to suspend John. All right, I want to suspend John this week.
Yeah, he stole the
because he took the faculty MVP trophy. I told John when he was on the faculty that every award we win is a team award. So he got the MVP because of the players around him.
He stole it too.
He needs to be out there giving that Kevin Durant speech saying, "You guys are all the real MVP," and just leaving the trophy in the office. John, I expect that trophy back before game time on Sunday, right back where it belongs. All right, or else. And I'll be back by 9:30.
So you're going Doc?
Team Doc.
I'm going Doc.
There you have it. All right, that'll wrap up our B Division predictions this week. Thanks for checking us out. We'll see everyone on Sunday. Once again, our Air It Out hotline, 302-239-6688, extension 151. It goes right to Mike's voicemail. Let us know how you feel about this week's games, or you got something to complain about. Usual. All right, we'll see everyone on Sunday.